Hey y'all, it's Allie from Little Hill Homestead. We recently made two types of extract for the channel. One was a vanilla extract using vodka, and the other one was a 6-pack of different flavors, lemon and orange and almond and coconut and peppermint. And we had a lot of people comment saying, how can this be made without alcohol? We've actually done this before, and so I wanted to show you how to do it. So most extracts, even the grocery store ones, let me prove this for you. This is just an extract from Walmart, and the ingredients are alcohol and lemon oil. So most extracts from the grocery store do contain alcohol. If you're doing a recipe that you know that's not going to bake off, or if you're somebody who is choosing to, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically not drink alcohol. Props to you guys. It's very, very hard to do. But if you're in that boat and you choose not to drink alcohol, this is going to be a really easy way to make an alcohol-free extract. This will work for vanilla, lemon, any flavor that we've done on our channel. This is all going to work the same way. I'm going to show you a base, and then I'm going to show you vanilla, because that's just the easiest, most used extract. So I have just a little tiny pint mason jar. I'm going to put it in this because I went thrift store shopping recently and I couldn't find any of the tall bottles that I typically like to use with the swing top. So I'm going to use this today. But this is going to make basically just over 1 cup of extract. Let me show the other thing here is I typically store, this is not what is in this bottle. It is what's in this bottle, but this is 4 ounces. We're going to be making, how many ounces am I making? 8? 5? We're going to make 6 ounces of this. This is an alcohol-free one you can get from Trader Joe's. This one is honestly like $13 a bottle, but if you look at the ingredients, it is organic glycerin, boom, water, and vanilla beans. So we were able to get, and this is the thing you need to look for to make alcohol-free, is a vegetable glycerin, but it needs to be food grade. And so I got this one from Azure Standard. I will link this one below for you guys, but you want to make sure it says food grade, because there is vegetable glycerin or glycerin that is not going to work for this. It has to say food grade because otherwise you can't eat it. So you need a bottle of that, basically. Oh, come on, really? I put the lid on super tight because I just got this in my Azure shipment and I wanted to make sure it wasn't leaking, and then I tightened it too tight. Anyways, I have a pint jar. This much vanilla extract will last me quite a while. And I have another recipe I want to use this in, so I don't want to use the whole bottle. You want to make it right in the bottle, you totally can. I have 1/4 cup of just water in this jar. I'm going to add to that 3/4 cup of our food grade vegetable glycerin. So I'm just taking it to the 1 cup line. There are recipes out there that you just put vanilla beans straight into water. Don't do that. It is a bacteria breeding, you're asking for issues. So you want to use the food grade basically as a preservative in this case. Get a little fork or a spoon. So I'm just going to stir those together. Glycerin is thick. It has kind of a consistency of cornstarch. This is going to thin it down just enough with a little bit of water that we're adding to do what we want it to do and be more of the consistency you're used to in vanilla extracts or any extracts. Don't forget, this can go for lemon, orange, lime, coconut, almond. I've had some great suggestions from you guys for extract options, but I don't use a ton of off-the-wall ones. So today we're just making vanilla. Okay, these are the beans that I use. They're from Pacific Trader. I get them on Amazon. I think it's like, I'll link them below. They go on sale a lot. I think it's $6.99 in the US. I know it changes based on where you are. These are grade B Tahitian vanilla beans. It comes with 10. If you look in your grocery store, you're gonna be like, what on earth do they think they're charging for? Pure gold? It's just nuts. Now, get yourself these ones. We've used them numerous times. I have a couple other ones that we've used over the years. These are my favorite. They're really soft. They smell really good. They've got a lot of life in them, which I like. I hate when you get ones that are like hard and crunchy. We're gonna take 4 vanilla beans for this. If you want it to be more intense, you can do 5, but I have plans with these for another recipe. we are going to take our vanilla beans, and I'm hoping you can see this. So when you get a vanilla bean, it has like a flat side. You're going to slice into that just through the one side really, really lightly, just to kind of open up, but not cut all the way through. So I did not cut through the back side, I don't think. It just went through the front side. Okay, I need to cut a little deeper. I went a little too, okay, there we go. So what that's gonna do is allow your liquid to get into the beans without, falling all over the place. I'm also gonna cut them in half just because of my container size. Let me go ahead and drop those in my container. I'm gonna do the little slicey doodle daddle on all of them. If you want, you can scrape the beans out. I find that they naturally kind of just release themselves. There's no reason to do that. I grabbed a serrated knife. Like, what am I doing? Anyways, so I'm putting my 4 vanilla beans into my mason jar. I'm going to stir my glycerin, which, like I said, it's kind of thick. I don't know if you can tell. It's the consistency of corn syrup. We're just going to dump that right over our vanilla beans like that. I go all the way to the top because you can. It's just under 1 cup that fits in this container. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the lid on this one. Like I said, if I do the swing top jar, I do prefer those ones, but I couldn't find one right now. I don't like to pay full price for stuff, you guys, in case you didn't know. Give it a little shake just to make sure your vanilla beans are fully soaked into your liquid. They're going to float, you guys. That is our final extract. It's already releasing some of the beans to the bottom. This, similar to regular extract, it's basically the same thing as regular vanilla extract. It takes 2 months minimum to be ready. It takes up to 6 months to be full potency. And what you're going to do, it's the easiest thing in the world, is make this now for Christmas so you're ready for your Christmas cookies. But just stick it in a closet. Stick it in the top of a cabinet. Stick it somewhere that you're going to not totally forget about it, but also you can't use it yet. It needs to just chill for about 6 months, give or take. Sometimes I sneak a little early because I'm just impatient, but in 6 months, you'll have the full potency of this vanilla. So that is how you guys, oh, by the way, if you want to make other flavors, just don't add the vanilla. Add your lemon or your orange or your peppermint leaves, whatever you want. Just use that base of the vegetable glycerin, food grade, a little bit of water, and then pour it over your orange peel or your whatever you're going to use. So that's your basic. I should have looked at prices. I know that this combo was cheaper than buying this one, which I have used a bunch of times, but like I'll have to look at prices for you guys. But look how much I have left. I could make another 2 batches with this. So the most expensive thing is going to be your vanilla beans. If you do orange or lemon or anything of those, it's going to come down in price. But that is how you make an alcohol-free extract. We like to use the alcohol-free when we're doing ice cream, which we have a new ice cream. I just released an ice cream video. It's my Grandma Fawn's video, but we have since come up with another one using whipping cream. Holy jeez, it's so good. So that will be coming out soon. But I like to use alcohol-free in certain things like Orange Julius's because you're drinking them straight. And I don't like to give my kids, especially when they were younger, I didn't like to give them alcohol. If you are, this is the biggest thing. If you're cooking for somebody who is in AA, for example, or is choosing to abstain from alcohol, extract has alcohol in it. So do them a favor. It's something that we don't think about as normal people, that this could be an issue, but it could be a trigger for them. So just make a little bottle for somebody. Even if you know somebody who's going through that struggle, make them a container for Christmas. That's a really thoughtful thing to do. To give somebody who you know is trying really hard to not have that in their life. But if you're just like us, and you just don't want your kids to have it, or every once in a while, like I like to put vanilla in my tea, but I really don't want to do a shot of vanilla every single morning. I'm going to do, but like I'm not gonna. But just, okay, rant over, you guys. You get it. You can use it in things that it's not going to cook out and be okay. So that's our base. Like I said, I'm going to go stick this in a closet for, my guess, probably 2 to 4 months I'll check it. But I have like a shelf in my pantry that I kind of just set stuff like this and red wine vinegar and some of our fermented hot sauces and stuff that I check in on them occasionally, but they aren't just in my face all the time. So that is our alcohol-free version of extracts. I'll have the recipe below. I'm also going to have a link to, I'll give you guys the link to the Azure food grade vegetable glycerin. I'll try to find a comparable on Amazon as well, but this was much cheaper than I could find on Amazon. And then I will also link our favorite vanilla beans below because I have used those probably, not even joking, I've probably bought 40 or 50 of these beans. They come at 10 at a time. So we've bought them 4 or 5 times and they've always been consistently the best. So there you go. That is our video for today. I can't talk sometimes. Thank you so much for watching us. I appreciate you guys as always. Have a fantastic one.